Oh, I'm live already. Welcome to Wednesday's Let's Talk Immigration. I need to do a step here so that I'm going live on my beloved Telegram. I've been on Telegram now for like 10 years, and I'm a fan. Okay. So, just wanted to talk about a couple news things. If you have questions, drop them in the comments and I'll answer them, but this isn't going to be a long show. I like to protest on Wednesday afternoons. They do that in my little town. Protest the Trump administration and all these crazy things that are going on. Okay, so first thing, U.S. immigration officials look to expand social media data collection. Okay, this is part of a larger story in that the Trump administration is looking closer at social media than any immigration service of the U.S. has ever looked before. So in the old days, you would expect the U.S. to respect free speech. And even though you were seeking to come here and visit, you could say what you think about things on the internet. Well, those days are over, okay? So if you have justifiable criticisms of the Trump administration or Israel, I sympathize. But if you are a vulnerable person, meaning you're not a U.S. citizen, my recommendation is to not voice those on social media and let your friends and allies who have U.S. citizenship express those views. But you don't, because I don't want you to jeopardize your immigration benefits, your visa, your green card, your whatever benefit that you're looking for, your naturalization. We don't want that to happen. So if you just want to email me and complain about Trump, you can do that. A lot of people do that, and I'm like all about it. I'm okay. I can add in what I think about things too, right? So just to show you how this is a little bit crazier than you might think, there's a cable that's been leaked. Ken Kleppenstein put it on his blog. I really respect this guy. He's fearless. March 28th on Monday. No, that wasn't Monday. I don't know what day it was. It's Friday. And he has the whole cable here. Okay. And basically, there's a place here. It talks about how consular officers starting Tuesday. Wait, no, it happened. Started last Tuesday. It's mandatory for consular officers to start doing a social media review, including screenshotting posts and putting them in the CCD. They need to take a screenshot of what you said that was critical and then put it in your visa application file. So this is real, okay? This is not something that we're gossiping about or something that like could be. Here, I'm sharing the story in the comments. So just be careful. Social media, while freedom of speech is great, it can be used against you in the current days that we are in. Okay. Next story. Oh, that's still more social media. They want social media when you're applying for citizenship too. That was from a couple weeks ago. Okay. So I forgot to lead with this. Everybody's wondering about the travel ban, of course. This is the web page that I refresh several times a day to see if the travel ban's come out. Travel ban has not come out yet. Other absurd things have come out. A bunch of dumb tariffs. World Autism Awareness Day, that's great. I don't know why it's the 2nd. I think it used to be the 9th. I don't know why I moved it. Oh my gosh, and he's talking again. Is that still him? Oh no, he stopped. Good. Okay. So to recap, today's moral of today's story is social media, great, wonderful thing. Expressing your views that are critical of the Trump administration or of Israel is not a good idea, though, if you're seeking a U.S. immigration benefit right now. Okay. I hate to say that. History will look back and say, can you believe that they had to warn people about that? But that's what we're doing right now. Man, I have some other things to talk about. I had a victory in a lawsuit. Government files a motion to dismiss in DC on an employment-based AP case. We filed the lawsuit when the delay was a year. It took the judge a long time to issue the order because judges are busy. So the delay is almost 2 years now since the interview. But the judge denied the government's motion to dismiss and said, you know what? We'll figure out whether or not the delay is reasonable later when you produce the record and we know the reason, And so we have a hearing set in that case in a couple weeks, but it is a wonderful victory because a lot of people are always saying, oh, DC bad, DC bad. I mean, we get a lot of visas issued from filing mandamus lawsuits in DC, but conventional wisdom, there's a lot of people that talk on Telegram and in the forums that say, oh, DC bad. Well, this is an example of DC judge not giving the government what they want. Okay. So I was proud of that, excited about it. We are filing that in other lawsuits that are pending in DC to let the other judges know, hey, you could adopt this approach. Now, if you have a pending mandamus lawsuit with us, do not expect us to do that today because I think we have almost 100 mandamus lawsuits pending in DC, and it will take us a couple weeks to get through all of them, but we have started. Those are called notices of supplemental authority, by the way. That's when you go to the judge and say, hey, I've got this persuasive authority. This other judge did this approach. Would you be interested in following this approach? And sometimes like judges say, no, I don't like the way they do things. Sometimes they say, yes, I like that judge. Let me see what they did. But we like to file notices of supplemental authority in our lawsuits when we have good authority to kind of tell the judge, look, other judges across the land, they are siding with plaintiffs. Okay. So anyway, I'm going to wrap up now. Didn't get any questions. That's okay. Save them for next week. I have a hearing next week on the 8th, but that might be changed. Oh no, that's the 9th. Next week's the 9th. Oh, I will not be doing next week's live on the 9th because I will be in Mexico. Next week, I will be in Mexico for 3 or 4 days to teach, to talk at a ALA conference. So Guadalajara. So no, let's talk immigration on the 9th, but I'll be back on the 16th. So ping your questions. No, just kidding. If you got a question, you can always reach out to me on Telegram, WhatsApp, or go to our website and book a consult, free consults. Thank you. Have a good day.